Friends, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. My name's Darren Hancock, and this is the 27th of January, 2025, 2026. We're a year later. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all having a good week. I had a really nice run there last night in the silver, gold. A couple of nice little runs there last night. And also a nice big run up in NQ last night. Got this big doozy of a run up here. This run. So we're just gonna kind of see where we're looking for. I was looking for the rejection block last night. So we got the rejection block, and most of the wick we pretty much evened out on the daily at the highs, which are sitting right there at, or the high, the most recent high, which is at 0.44, 0.43. So that was my a little bit reaching for my objective. I was looking for the next rejection block after that. Once we took that high, it would have been 0.55, so we weren't too far away from that. So anyway, let's look for this change of direction that occurred after the 0.44. We got this change in direction right here. We'll pop through it. As soon as you get a body close below the breaker, look for a retest of the breaker and then send it lower. So that's like a perfect entry there. Nice little data point. Looking for an internal range liquidity hunt. If you take out the discount box, take out this one here, take out this one here, retest this. This is the range extension rule. Range extension. Then you want to see a continuation, which is a price pulls back to the low. Pulls back to the low twice, sends it lower. Discount box is hit. You run through it. Same kind of thing. You run through it. Come back into it, send it lower, the little ones right here. That's your range extension. Change in direction. That one closed actually on it, opened just inside it, sent it higher, box to box trade. The internal box to box, so this one slightly traded above it here, so you want to see that go higher. You wouldn't want to see it trade back through it, and it does here. Retests it, sends it lower, and you're playing silly buggers with this bull trap here. Bouncing off that, take out a high. Always got to pay yourself. If you decide I'm coming back to this breaker or this little order block here, little bear trap, bull trap, and then come back long, always pay yourself at the next recent high. Move your stop loss to break even if it comes back against you. That little rule kind of covers your ass. You don't get much money out of it sometimes, but it covers your back end real quick. Internal range liquidity hunt. Back to the next previous order block that did not get reassessed or retagged. Now it gets retagged all the way down through the mean threshold of that. And what we see it typically does is it retests the SIBI below it, and it literally touched the top of it and then lift. If it takes out the mean threshold, look for the SIBI below it. Just touches it, and then you've got internal range all over again. Look for 60, 70% or more there. Change in direction after taking this little small low. I don't see anything here other than, no, I don't see anything there. That doesn't even get retested. Doesn't come back, retest it, sends it higher. Equal highs now. Breaker, trade through the breaker on a close, come back inside the breaker, Send it lower. All right. How are you guys doing this morning? What have we got here this morning? Who's first through the door this morning? Hans. Good morning, Hans. First through the door. Welcome, welcome, Hans. Welcome, welcome. How's things over there? Hadi, good to see you, man. Okay, let's kind of rifle through all these here. The 1 hour chart, we've got no market structure shift yet, so we're still bullish. That should be the bottom of it there. If not, we could come down just a fraction more to 980. Let's see how 980 looks. But that should be the bottom of it. We should start to see it turn here. So let's see if we can get a chart above here or a little candle above here on a close. So we traded through that discount box, then retested it, and then did a range extension. Then a small little tiny continuation. And now I want to see if we roll over here one more time and drop down to 980, or we can create a change in direction here. Higher time frame says that's as far down as you should go. It can give you a little bit more room, but that's about it. And if it gets into the rejection block and that kind of stuff, then just wait for your market structure shift. My wife washed my coffee cup again, and it tastes like soap. Bless her little heart for washing my cup. Nice, yes. There's equal highs here. And there's lots up there at 120, I agree. That daily, it's got that, there's a whole candy land up there. That's what I'd be targeting for. But once again, they may deny us. They may deny us this, but I don't think... It feels like it wants to make the run this time, but how many times have we gone up there now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the 16th attempt to get up there. 16 stabs up there. So 16 your lucky number. Wait, because if we get a market structure shift here, like a nice displacement candle, then all bets are off for that new high. I'm just looking at internal range liquidity hunt, and I'm looking down here at 25. So another that would be 100 handles, 120 handles or more. Okay, London low, likely the hourly. Let's see if we can put that one in there. I've got a yeah, some equal lows down there here at 967. We can still reach down into here on a 5-minute chart. See how there's that 980, 977. So I'm just going to wait. We're in a macro right now. It's not doing anything with it. I'll kind of just peel through the rest of these. Yeah. See how the difference between NQ already made a run below its lows on the 5-minute. ES is holding back on taking its run below the lows. Well, that's a 15-minute. Sorry, let me put it on a 5-minute. Yeah, 5-minute still hasn't done it either. Hasn't made the run below the lows yet. Yeah, the wick has, but the bodies haven't, compared to the 5-minute. It ran it out here. So now I'm looking for it to retest here and send this lower. That would be a nice little short right there. That's a nice little short right there. We'll put our stop loss up here, right above the high. So you're one tick above the high there. And I'd like to see this not fill in and start to eating through here. We're allowed the mean threshold right there. I don't want to see it start eating through that. That's not good. Retest here. Don't want to see that. It could come into here now. If it's eating through this, then I don't want to see that whole order block or breaker. Let's get rid of these freaking buttons. I hate it when they pop up in there. Oh no, I want to see that position gone on that one. There we go. Leave the position in here. Does that mean threshold? You don't want to see that whole candle get wiped out. And look how close we were. The mean threshold is all I wanted to see get hit. And they ran up into this little rejection block here. So I want to see if that in the next 3.5 minutes closes inside or below, preferably below the SIBI, and look for a continuation on the downside. Looking to target this 978.6 here. 977, somewhere around there. See how we've got a change in direction here already? Right there, we've traded above it. Now we've got to trade back into it to go long. Your internal range liquidity. So you already hit the premium level already. That's the midpoint of the 3-hour candle, or the 3 a.m. candle. 6 a.m. candle's holding price. Bounce off of that, send it lower. I should have my stop loss sitting right above the mean threshold of that, I guess. Right above this bull trap here. Very first candle to the left, this one right here. still no. We have an arming of this. We have not got a triggering of this long. We don't have an arming of this yet. We have no triggers in here for a long, so I'm sticking with the 5-minute short. And then you're looking for a 5-minute change in direction. So that would have to close above here, which is where my stop loss is. If I lose the mean threshold of this, I'll take it out. I've got an overlapping 6 a.m. candle. So I'm hoping that provides some strength, because if we get through it, and the 6 a.m. candle now provides strength with multiple confluences. So we've got strength, the 3 a.m. candle, the bull trap, the 5-minute bull trap. You've got all those confluences that would support this going higher. So naturally, that's going to be my little wall of soldiers that's going to block the trade and send it lower. If it doesn't, then clearly I'm out to lunch this morning, not on the horse, riding backwards on the horse. Yes, finally took the lower lows. Well, they took them, but they didn't trade below them. They just swept that. No body at all. So it's still holding it. This consolidation, it's either going to aggressively rip through here and give us a big bold candle and use this as support. This would be a CAM 3 model leg forming here. That would be a displacement, rip through here, come back, CAM 1. That will send this up there, take me out. See how that makes sense? Change in direction. That should be really ripping. That should really start tearing it up there. Let's go. Now, if this is just running on liquidity here and turns around and goes back lower, and this refuses to go higher, I'm in a little conundrum here, because one says, hey, look, I want to run a body through the lows and give you the impression I want to go lower. This one says, I don't want to put a body through there. I don't mind sweeping it, but I'm not giving you the impression I want to go higher either. I'm heavy, but I didn't show you heaviness. I just kind of stayed inside that consolidation. So still no body above here to say going higher. No bull trap broken yet. So yes, I'm sitting on the hands. This is showing you arming. This has been armed right here and just been triggered there for long. We've got a body closed above there. So now this is saying I want to go higher. But I'm going to wait, because it's not a real bold kind of break above the high. We have no body really above the high. It's just got a wick there. We just got a body above the bull trap. And see how we're back through the midpoint of it already? And these guys haven't been hit yet. So wait. Anyway, let's go through the rest of this. Ooh, look at that little oil run. Ran out the highs. Body breaks here, breaks the high, comes back into the SIBI, sends it higher. So, and sorry, I didn't give you a direction. Where do I think that's going to go? You don't want it to get below here. If that gets a little sibby there, there's no sibby above the high, or sorry, BISI above the high. We want to see a run back and tag here and then send it higher. Because if it eats through that, then I'd look for targeting high, 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 those little areas here. Those come back in and full, almost completely refill this. That's your go, no go line for oil. Yesterday, soybeans closed below that level, so we look for a run on the liquidity. It ran that out. And now we've got another run back inside this range again now. I'd like to see that come back down into here. At some point today, I'd like to see that come back down in here the next 4 hours or so. Tag this and then send it up to here. And be an internal range liquidity hunt and discount portion of that range. I don't want to see it run all the way back up to there. Because this could be just a simple run up into this little breaker here and then send it lower. That could be the next price leg lower. So that's your little go, no go zone. And we're already running, we're always saying no go for low. So you're going to go for high again. Or go for a run back inside this range. Gold. This was a nice retest of the SIBI. Send it through the highs. Use that high as support. Take out the next high. Pay yourself. Internal range liquidity hunt. You're at 50% or more. Rejection block. No body breaks the low. Some wicks. Just keep retesting this old high. Wait for this high to get broken to the upside. It does. Come back, tag it for a CAM Model 1 entry. You're running for the premium box up here. You hit the premium box nicely. You pull back into the range, 50%. Hit the old high. Tag it again. Send it higher. Rejection block. You don't get the highs. You get the retest of this premium level again. And there might be in a lower time frame turn here that you could have caught, which is right here. See that? You trade below it right there. You trade back into it there and then send it lower. Reversal here. That's already way too premium for reaching for that. So you got premium discount. So you've hit the right up into the premium and then you take the discount on the downside. Trade back into the discount, send it lower. That's your extension model. And there's your extension back to inside the wick. Continuation. You want to see that low get taken now and send that little lower. As soon as that wick gets taken, right there, you pay yourself. Move your stop loss to break even and let it run. That's the gold trade right now. Silver trade. I'm looking right here. Take out the carrot on the downside. This would be nice because if we can get this to drop down into here or here, I'd be looking for any reversal here to come back in this nice big bold candle down, creating lots of buy side inefficiency. Silver might be the play for the day, silver or gold. This just not looking fun. I got a little bit out of copper last night too. I gather my trades are off of copper right now. Euro dollar. Interesting. See how euro dollar came all the way back into that pissy? And British pound did not. So it's the stronger of the two. So even though we have the same, it's not an SMT, even though we both have a lower low, this one dug right into a key level, found support at that. This one just said, no, I'm going to use the order block here. And that's it, send it higher. Interesting. So that's where our little carrot was. Let's see if we can't, oops, let's see if we can't put let's see where we're going to put there for our Euro friends. So obviously your next objective is the wick. 96, 448, 488, 484, 96, 484, and that low. So we'll put the 96, 484. That'll put you right near the top of the carrot here. And what you want to see is that this close here and then run back up like 50%, the 96, 484, and then run back up, tag this, and then send it lower. That's what I like to see. So that would put more, we'll see a slight little, once it gets down there, we're going to have a little run up. We'll see it pop down, create this SIBI or this BISI here, and then hold it and then send it higher, like not actually violate the new sell side. No, market structure shift. So we'll see where that ends up today. 484. I'll put the next one here. Just clone that at 484. Look at that perfect fill of our upside British pound Canadian dollar. Now I want to see that rip off there and start heading lower. We're between this and this right now in EuroCAD. I want to see market structure shift in Ford. So this one becomes the important one for me. I'm looking right there. Let's see if they come back into that box. Well, we got the little, didn't really get that much of a run up. We did get the run down, clear out the liquidity first before taking everything up higher. So if this is going to be reversal, it's going to be down first, then up, then down. We have got no body above this bull trap, but we do have this consolidation that's got a little pop out, found support, went higher. Now you're going to change in direction. We've used that to go lower. So this should come back down into this discount box in here. And that can come all the way into 835, this discount box here. So you're looking to keep your eyes on this area right here. Leave that there. Out of curiosity. Morning, Russell. Turn that off. We've got no second shift in market structure here. If I had a retest of this, send it lower, this should start really auguring out here. That mean threshold's been taken. This rejection block's been hit once. And then we're pulling back into the lower portion of that candle. So it looks heavy. And those equal lows do look doable. But Citibank's holding back. Holding back the rush. But the hole is in the fence, or the hole is in the dike. Copper. Oh, it did get my low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would have taken me out. I was trailing my stop loss in here. I think I wanted to get down into here somewhere. Into this breaker. Which is hitting it now, but that little run up would have taken my stop loss. I was trailing down here, so took profits here. That would have come back and taken me out. I would have had my stop loss super tight before I went to bed. It was only like $100 or something like that, but you have to put a lot of lots. I think they had 30 lots on that last night. So 30 lots. Where is it? Copper. Yeah, 30 lots. $74. So with 30, it didn't really give you a heck of a lot. It's an interesting one to trade, but you have to put a ton of lots. And if you're not used to trading that many, you'd have to put like 100 lots on that thing to get any decent return. So the Russell, let's have a look at the Russell here. Changing direction, look at the candle to the left. As soon as we take it out, look for a retest of the candle, send it lower. Discount box is hit, trade through it. Now you're looking for range continuation. There's a slight range extension here, a retest inside the box. Sends it lower, there's your range continuation. And then you're back inside this range again. It's got to break the no-go box. It doesn't, it just kind of peters out. And then we finally get these little lows that take in here, change in direction right there, opens up, gives it a little kiss on the nose here, sends it higher. But right up inside that box, which is this guy here, I'd be looking for more of this guy. Right. I think that's an imbalance there as well, so I'll include that. And then boop, bang, bang, bang 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Then you go mean threshold. Wait for the low to get taken. It does. Do we retest it? Nope. No retest. We have no fair value gap that runs below the consolidation either. Runs all the way back to this discount box down here. Now I want to see whether or not we break through this on the sell side and go lower and get back into this 3 o'clock candle again. Oh, sorry, that was this guy here. Let's undo that. So you're banging around between this gap right here and that premium. So you're going premium, discount. And ones you guys aren't interested in. What do you guys think? What are you looking at this morning? ID says 967. Just looking for the lows, hey? There's that 980. I was looking for here, 981 or one handle out of that. That's where you don't want to see it get any lower than that. And then the very bottom is 9. Whatever the mean threshold of that candle is. $978, sorry. 978 was the low. If I take that into quarters, it hit right on the 981. That's the first 25% of the body. And a nice little reaction off of that. That's good. So 978 is the no-go line for me. 978. See where that goes. There's a lot of chopping around in here. It's not giving you, and it's still inside the 3 a.m. candle here too. And 9:33 you say. 9:33 you say. $9.33 Hadi. That's my downside targets. Good morning, Abs. Look at regular trading hour gap. They're stabbing right through it. Bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Down you go. Let's wait for that to finish, but that'd be like 30 minutes from now. That doesn't look good already. Reject. Watch for the next one. Will be split this into quarters now. 25, but no body traded below here yet. Let's wait and see. That may be all we needed for the quick liquidity run and then send it higher. So your A level finally gets hit right there, 25%. Now we get a nice reaction off of that. So you swept out liquidity above, you swept out the liquidity below, and this is kind of welcome to the open. So now we've got to change the direction here. Wait for this bull trap to let go first. Wait for it to close. So it's gathered up lots of liquidity now, shorts, longs. So it's trading back. We did not trade above that high, and now we're trading back through this SIBI. So totally not acting the way we want it to act, or acting the way I want it to act. So wait on that one. Yeah, we got this one here. So in order to see this extend, I want to see that close below here in the next 16 seconds. It's got to close below there. Come back up. Attack this area, and you do not want to see it get back through here. I'm not interested in little stabs. That just ran it out by one tick. The low on this candle is 9825. Low on that candle is 7925. So one tick below that low. So they're keying off that 780, the bottom of that SIBI. Send it lower. We're off. Oh, sorry, that wasn't the bottom of the civvy. It was the mean threshold of that last down close candle. So the next 24 minutes, you want to see this close down here. Then come back and tag the bottom of this at 9. So I want to see this level get retested. After we drop low, I want to see it drift back up in here, retest it all the way up to that mean threshold again, and send it lower. That'll be on the hourly, by the way. $25% gives us a retest on this. So if we just drive down now and hit it, then I'm looking for any reversal to see if we can come back up through that level and create this change in direction, send it higher, or you're looking for this to start to eat through that level, have a failed attempt to retest and go higher. Then you want to see an institutional, now they got this consolidation, you want to see an institutional order flow entry drill in the next couple of hours and send it lower. Like the overall run for the day would be like this candle closes below here. We get a little 1 hour, 10 o'clock candle. And then 12 o'clock sends us a new high back into here and then sends it lower. Targeting this 425.874 level. Yeah, let's see the 906 there, Hadi. $906 gives you a feel of the Bissy here. And it's almost the top of this, the last part of this wick here. What's the high open of that candle? 906.50. See how they use that mean threshold of that candle there? Trade through it, came back to it, and sent it lower. I just realized that now. This could be a nice big run down today. Yes, finally busted through, hey? Finally displaced through, came back in 2. Nice run low. It's really choppy. Look at that. That's just like a wire spikes. Not clean at all. Looks like NQ is leading the way today, taking ES with it. So you got another 20 minutes. We've already ran that BISI out. I want to see where it closes now. Just came back into the highs, filled that fair value gap, just tagged inside the second one, but did not give you your deeper run. You're definitely over 50%, just shy of 62% retracement. And now you want to see this, we're watching to see where this finishes up for the next 18 minutes. It's got to finish off below here. There's your change in direction already. I don't have any long available for this right now. That is not shaping up to be a short, that's for sure. You got to get through this bull trap here now. Just remember, this hasn't been activated yet. This hasn't been activated yet, or it's been activated but not triggered. No trigger. Retest this breaker. Let's see if we get another rundown in here. There's the first one triggered. I'd want to see it down all the way to here at 936. And then see if it pushes through. Not quite into this one yet. And that premium has already been struck already. It ran all the way back up into a premium. So the line, the perfect one is 936. Stop loss sitting here. As soon as it closes outside of that, stop loss moves to break even and let it run if it's going to go higher. So protect yourself really careful here, because this could be just another price leg lower. There's the first entry. So not all of this has been activated and triggered. So you want to see that really snap out of here and start sending that higher now and reach for the premium box. That's discount box to box would be right here. So as soon as it breaks this high, pay yourself. And there's the next high there. Rejection block. Pay yourself. So that would be a pay yourself, move yourself to break even now, and now you get a zero stress trade. You got money in the bank. And now look for this one in this premium box. And then you want to see that take through here. So that's how you quickly get into it. Save your ass here because you don't want to see that low get taken again. You want to see this stay open, create a little breakaway here and send it higher. So that your next target is here. If the wick's big enough and you want to take 50%, that's fine too. Whatever your set of rules are that floats your boat. Ideally, you want to see that see us close back above that mean threshold again. So that's this one right here. As soon as it hits that level, and look for the premium box to box. That's a box to box trade. There's 50%. Right off that, we're real close to the premium of that mean threshold. Sorry, the mean threshold of that candle. Keep going. What we want to see here now, Hadi, is a run through this level and take the bull trap out before engaging that higher. And that should be right around the macro time in the next 3 minutes. If we can get through that level in 3 minutes, instead of being stuck inside this range bound small little range here, we may just see that go sideways until it breaks the premium or discount. And then we look for the range extension model. There's the high. Did you pay yourself? Well, not quite the high yet. We're like one tick away from that high. Another minute started. See how the bodies are holding on this mean threshold again? We could roll that over. That's why if you've entered in here, you've paid yourself a rejection block. You're now at break even plus the cost of your trade. It's a stress-free trade. You're targeting here, and then you wait for the next entry model. This is an internal range of liquidity hunt model. If you're taking take profit model 1, right now we're aiming for a take profit model 2. This is a take profit model 1. You would have scaled out on the way up. So if you're using TPM 1, as soon as you hit 50%, your stop loss goes to break even. 62%, your stop loss now goes to 50. You take off another 10% off your trade, so you got 60% of your trade is off here now. If it comes back and tags you out at 50, you're done. Internal range liquidity. You just took small little profit here. That's 944 to 984. That's 40 handles. I don't know about you, but 40 handles is still pretty good. Then you're looking for 70%. There's 70, so now you move to 60%. So you got 70% of your trade off now, and we're looking, if you're using, that's take profit model 1. So 70% of your trade is out. You've hit 70% of the liquidity that's inside this internal range. And now we just wanted to tag 75 there, and that'll give us our take profit model 2. And it would also give you your next scale out point. So if you're at 70, you just pay, you're now at 62. That's where your stop loss is sitting. If that reverses right here, you'll be like chuckling to yourself. All those who are looking for the take profit Model 2 didn't get it, but you did. Anyway, there you go. That's the take profit Model 2. So now you move to 75. So you're moving to 70, 80, you move to 75. If it comes back and tags you out, you're out. You only had 10% left on there, and you maxed out all that internal range liquidity. So now what I'm looking for is this to close here, right on the macro time, which is what we're looking for. Sweet. That's a nice box-to-box trade right there. Y'all get that? Did you all see it? Did you see it? Did you see it? There you go. There's the retest. Schmackers. I didn't get in on that. That's the retest right there. See how we closed above it? We literally gapped down a little bit into it, grabbed it, and ran. Now you're looking for range extension. Did you get that, Hadi? I missed it. It's too quick. And as soon as it starts getting into that rejection, move yourself to break even, because now that candle, you want to see that pop up right into there. You did get it. Good for you. Good run, man. Move to risk free. Pay yourself at the high. Just extend that range. Just pop up there. That's right in a 6 a.m. candle right there. We get above 6 a.m. and use 6 a.m. as support. I like that. Send that higher. It stopped you out, man. Your stop loss was hugged. That was hugged tight, man. No body above here yet. Come on, there's the range extension. Done. Model 1 completed. Model 2 completed. Sorry, Model 1 completed. Model 2 completed. Now we're looking for Model 2 completed. Model 3 is completed. Now we got the range extension. Now I'm looking for Model 4 for a continuation on the upside. So right here, entry, nice. That's a really nice little continuation on that, right from that little point there. I wanted there, didn't get it. Oh well, too bad, so sad. Now we're looking for the continuation model. Ideally, you want to see that create a fair value gap right here. And the next candle you want to see is going to be our graded response. Are we tagging this old high here? 18. It's hit it, or oh no, not quite. Don't get that. Don't take off too far. We want to see the next candle come down, just tag the edge of this and send it higher. Small little candle here. I'm gonna put a order in right there in case it comes back. I didn't come back and get me in. And look at that for an A plus setup. It just left. Oh well, we didn't get our entry. What's Hadi booming about? What did you boom about? Oh, the 46. Nice. Well done, Hadi. Two minutes. Okay, this is good. I want to see that close up there. And then I want to see the next candle come back into 043 all the way to 033. It'd be nice if we can get back to here and give us an option to get in on there. Or we didn't get it before. I'd like to see us eventually come back into here, drift into that, and that will be our next big price leg higher. As my friend Derek would say, can't go wrong with a 2.5. He would hum it to himself like a little bee, though. Buzz, 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 buzz. Close up. I want to see a close above that high. 47 seconds. Come on. Don't you love this stuff, Hadi? Don't you just love it when those data points are just nailing? You want to see 10 to 10, 10, the silver bullet here to send that higher. I want to see a little retracement here. Not just go belting up north. We've taken out that daily high now. We're into the rejection block on that 055. That's the rejection block. So all we've got left is a 122. And then we got the SIBI next. And then we got one more little punch up to 441. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like it, Hadi. Yeah. Come on back. Good morning, Mr. Derek. We were just talking about you. Were your little bee ears all buzzing away there? We're just talking about you. and your little 2.5. Buzzing, but to keep warm in the hives, I keep the temperature. I check the temperature every morning to make sure they're still alive. So far, so good. 4 degrees this morning outside. Wow. I suppose they've been doing it for millions of years. Little bees have been trying to survive. They survive the cold that way. They managed to thrive through an ice age. Get through an ice age and get back. I don't mean like they buzzed until the ice age was over, because that was thousands of years, but you know, the species survived. That equator must have been just packed with animals and insects and stuff. Everything kind of migrates away from the cold to the warmest part of the planet back then. You can just imagine how that would have been just packed with wildlife. Anyway, let's go to the gold. Where's our NQ? This is our regular trading hour gap here. That's New York Open. Just want a small little candle here for 15 minutes, and then the next one I want to see come back and just give this a little kiss here. We'll start loading in on those 3 levels. With the DNA to handle these things as species, yes indeed. Midnight Open is next to the first presentation for value gap, but we probably won't get there. Oh, I don't have my indicators on here. First fair value gap, regular trading hour gap. Let's put that one on there. There we go. I'm going to change the color on that. We'll do this like a that's our regular trading hour gap. We'll buy one there. I'm just going to load up on this premium box here. See if we can get 2 more layers on here. There's a retest of that low. Move to break even. You take one off there. You take that off there. Looking for a retest of this again, but that may be the only one to get on. That may just turn around and just leave right now. So I'm just paying for the trade here now. See if it goes further. If not, then it'll take us out there, and we'll see if we can get a revisit here. We got a change in direction here. I want to see us start really pushing through here now. And then this, we want to see this level here get taken to the upside, obviously. So we're in a rollover situation here. So it's got to get through 0.54 on a close. That's a nice entry there. You didn't want to take that? That's classic extension model now. Or sorry, continuation model now. If you're waiting for more confirmation, you just need this to get broken to the upside, and then we should see that hold and keep going. So let's chase these up. There's the rejection block. You can pay yourself there. I've only got one on, so I'm just going to chasing the one candle at a time, because if this reverses here now in the next 15 minutes and gives us an institutional order flow entry drill, or just leaves from here, that's fine by me, as long as I'm sitting right in the zone where it's going to come back and retest it. So I want to see it break that high, and then I'll move just below that first candle, because if it comes back to the mean threshold, it'll retest this. Like there, you see that? That's your 15-minute entry. Now, if that one just keeps taking off from there, I want to see this hold price. Now, you can come back and retest, take the midpoint of this out. I like that fact that we closed above there. Just give it a little kiss and keep sending it higher. And then I'll just sit in profit here and just wait for that to... So for the layered response, so the layered entry here, all I got was one there. I was waiting for the second one, a third one. Stop loss would have sat below this candle here. Very first one on the left would have sat below that. And then, so we got one out of that anyway. That's okay, Hadid. This, the good thing about this is we have plenty more coming. So here's the extension, another extension model. Now watch how it acts right inside here. Just want to see it come back one more time into here, or just tag that. And then I'll load another one on. Now, if it takes this high, I'll move my stop loss to here, because then I don't want to see it come back down there. It's done its thing in here. If it's really aggressive, it'll just leave from there. But if it comes back down here one more time, I'm looking for it to just come in here and clip this and still stay inside the boundary of this busy candle and just come in, give this a little kiss in here, stay inside that. Ideally, a nice 75% fill of this busy would be good, and send it higher. So I'm going to load another one on there. It depends on, I'm kind of stuck in here saying, because this, we've got a high taken. This can turn into a busy reversal. And then you've got premium discount. And then we got a deeper run down into here. And then it's whether or not we break through that and run lower, or whether or not we're just using this as support right now. So I got two kind of things going through my head. I'm happy to take the 400 if that's all we get. There. Now give me that little kiss into here, right there. Perfect. You can buy another one along there. Now you don't want to see that fill, because now my stop loss, as soon as that goes above there, my stop loss, I'm actually going to put that there now because that's a full fill. We've tagged that. We'll see this stay open. Now I want to see the rest of that go higher. I'll take the 340 if it comes back and takes me out. I was just looking at that, Chris. Your 945 candle. The 943 candle was the nice little tag, or a nice 44 candle was the nice little tag and go. So I hope you nailed that really well on your charts. Now I don't want to see this mean threshold come through here again. No, I'm out. I'll wait till that one takes out there. I don't want to see that 50% go. That just tells me you want to get back deeper in here now. I'll just wait for a retest of the busy above me here. See how we're just hitting it? You should be leaving right away. The fact that you're coming down, you're drilling into it again and again, tells me, like, all right, where are we inside this larger, or sorry, this small, tiny little range here? We haven't even hit the 50% yet. So 50% will still put us in here. 62%, 70%, 75% puts us right a full fill of that CB. We're still, bodies are respecting this last little up close candle right here. So far so good. So I just want to see that get cleared out and come back in, unless it just launches and leaves me behind. Once I saw the 944 tag, the close and close above, I hopped in, out 100 points, only traded on 20 accounts for that. I have the other half to trade now. Good for you. Look at them just lining up on there, hey? This could be a quick stab down into here. if you're long on this, your stop loss is going to be below here. I want to pick up another discount here. If I can get below 50%, I'll look to scale in here at 62. And then the last one right here. I'll even put the little buy orders right there at 50% of this. Maybe just a touch above that, because that'll usually my, and then I want to be right there. Stop loss will be right there. That's good. Now get close above that. That's above it. That's ascend it. Load one there. If we come back and grab those, I don't want to see that come below there now. Immediate rebalance. It's just a touch above that. The close of that candle, the open of this candle is what is the open of that candle? The open of that candle is 66.50, and the close of this candle is 66.75, so it's 0.25 above that. Tag it. Now you can get out of Dodge now. You can run it up. So now I'm going to let these go. And I'm going to put my stop just below that, one tick below that low. And you get a bull trap sitting right here, so that's probably what's going to end up taking me out here if that bull trap holds price and we roll over and take out the lows and then come back into our level down here. Again, it's not getting any legs to get out of here, right? Oh, it's through the mean threshold already. I'm out. I'm going to wait for the bull trap to go now, or wait for this lower level stuff. Wait for something clean to set up in here. What time are we sitting at now? 2021. This candle should give us a 1920. Next candle should give us a swing point. Get this out of the way here now. Still not done yet, but now we definitely have traded above that level. There's the retest. It's the 21 candle. Now you want to see that send it higher. Yeah, I agree, Hans. See, I haven't got a body above there yet. Just as you think it's going to come back up, you get a little tiny range extension right there. So you tag that range extension, always like 1 or 2 handles, 1 or 2 ticks there, and then came back into the range again. So you'd have to be really following the rules like a mofo right there and catch that high, enter long, pay yourself. And if you didn't and you cut that rule out, it's coming back against you right now. And there's your frustration. That's the precision of the rule. You have to pay yourself at the rejection block or the high. And if you just entered in here, that's a small, tiny, like 10 handle run. So now I'm looking for another big dip into this level here and here. Now you've got this consolidation. So there's your first dip there. There's 50%. You could load in one here. That's what we're going to try and do here. I'm going to put my stop loss just below here. So if it takes me out here, we're on the wrong side of this horse. It's changing direction on us. And think, this 15-minute, we could have this another retest of this level right here. So I'm not going to add any more to that in case we're coming back into, well, 50% of that wick would be ideal. That will put you right back in here. Remember when we were looking at the overall run of there's 50% right there. We just tagged it. I'll take that $100 back. Oh, take my $75 back. That takes me out of that whatever I just lost in here. Now I'm going to wait for this area to get broken out of. It's going to be one of those wait for the bottom of the hour now. 30.32. Yeah, there's some consolidation now. We've broken below the consolidation. Well, actually, you're still in it here. That's just a little wick there. We've had no real body break below there. So I'm stuck between these two levels. This consolidation has now built up a wall to bounce off to come back into here. So I'm going to wait for this to break above here now, get a nice displacement with a fair value gap. Institutional order flow entry drill. It'll be ideally you want to get in on the perfect level, right? So the fact that we're coming back into this level here and sending it lower, and that 15-minute tells me if we can get back into this bull candle again, then ideally, look at this. See how this whole lower half of this has been eaten away? It's been worked. We had one quick run through here, leaving that upper half of that BISI open. We've quickly wicked into the top of it, but we haven't tagged the consequent encroachment. So I'd like to see us get right back into here and start loading on this again here and here. Because if we close below that, then we're on the wrong side of it. So 15-minute, I want to see it come all the way back down in to the top half of that BISI. Does that make sense? Still working on my AI. I don't know how many hundreds and hundreds of iterations I've made on that thing. But it's slowly coming together. It's slowly picking up. I got a little HUD over here that pops up. And the HUD is actually hitting the levels that I want now. So, and it's actually catching triggers. So I'm at the point where it's looking for swings. It's looking for a break above, break below. It's finding the SIBIs I'm looking for. It's hunting for SIBIs now. And arming it, triggering it. So it's getting there. I'm getting closer every day. You got stopped out, Russell? Yeah, it wasn't a really strong long. Wasn't strong long. Like if you didn't look at this and pay yourself at that rule. So if you were in here, anywhere in here, Russell, that rule that you neglected to hold on to and you didn't pay yourself a move to break even, that rule, add it to your rules and hold it. Because if you didn't and you're taking a loss here and your stop took you as a negative on that rule, add it to your, and be disciplined with it. You don't get the big money, the big payout that you're looking for, but you nickel and dime it and you save your cash. So add that rule to your thing or not. But anyway. You had your sell at the high and just missed it. Oh, was the spread enough to keep you in? Oh, that's painful. If you're looking at it manually, take it out manually. That's good. You'll get the next one. I don't know how many times it's come down and just kissed my level and taken me out and then left. I could open up an account just with the number of times. It just keeps tagging my perfect data point and me sitting on it. I've got to be just below it with the spread. So there's the mean threshold. That's the one I've been looking for earlier to tag. And now you want to see it really start to lift out of here. I want to see that portion stay open. But again, it's not worth it taking a trade now. It's too congested in here. What else is going on in the world of gold and silver? Gold, no thank you. Look at that silver. Pull this range. I can see that range is 50%. Look at that. Range is 62. Catch a reverse. Takes out the low. Takes out another low. Continuation. There's a nice, beautiful continuation wick there. Boom. Nice. Nicely done. Nice continuation. What's Dixie doing? Oh, look at that. It nailed our carrot. Nailed it. All right. So that sent all those higher. We're looking for them to go higher. And we're looking for that to hit the carrot. And look at that. They both went together. So neither one of them are stronger than the other. They're both running together. And they're both staying tight. No one's taking off faster than the other. They're all nice and even, according to our little euro versus the British pound. Nicely done, fellas. Bitcoin. What's Bitcoin up to? Nice little premium run there. Hit the premium box and slammed it. Looking for our downside. Look at that. That's our downside objective right here and here. That finishes off my price leg. If you're looking at one price leg, next price leg, that would be the bottom of it here. That would be the close. If we close here, look for a retest of this and send it lower. Yeah, that's what we were thinking about. Now I want to see if that starts clearing out this rejection block and starts taking for these equal lows below us here. Walt Disney, yes. There's our little watch zone. Traded through it. Stayed on it yesterday. Then we opened today on it, and it's like, okay, so we just slightly closed below it yesterday, opened on it on our little watch that line here, and now we're sending it. Come on down, Disney. We're inside this internal range liquidity, so pull your fib from low to high. Look for 50% of this area here now. So where's my next little sticks going to be? Let's have a look at Disney. Not that anybody's trading Disney. Good old Chris. I haven't seen Chris around for a while. Or Craig. I haven't seen Craig around. Anybody heard from Craig? Anybody close to Craig that chats with Craig? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? Anyone? Oh, there's 50% there. So this is our next little retest. All right. There. And then we're going to take this guy here. Oops. And we're going to go 62% right there. That'll put us right in the mean threshold of this candle. And then the watch here line will go to 70% optimum trade entry reversal, which is a fill of this BISI right here. They line up quite nicely. So those are my downside objectives in Disney. Oh, this iShare. I beat myself up for not taking that thing way back here when I was calling it here. That's all silver stuff too. Back in April, I was looking at this going, ooh, that would be nice to tag that line. And look at it, just hit that line. That would have been $25, $28. And look at it now. 100, that's like 300% return on your money. Oh, have a nice day. We'll get more of those. March, April is going to be a doozy. A doozy. We're looking for February to be a big drop month, though. February into March. Meanwhile, I did hit that, eh? And that just tells you that we're just hitting right off the top of the old high here. That's holding price. So this was a quick retest back on the BISI. And now we're looking for old high getting hit. Now you want to see that send it higher. So I want to see this now. Close above here. In the next 45 seconds or so. You're in a long here in ES. Oh, that's beautiful right there. That's a full fill of that level. Send it higher. Pay yourself at rejection block. Move to break even. You're in a zero stress trade right now. Nice. Good for you, Derek. Nice. Well done, buddy. Nothing's closed above here yet. That's good. Nicely done, Derek. So if you've only got one lot on that, do you, if you've just, let's say you entered in right here and you've got that high taken and you've only got one lot on, how are you managing that now? Like, what's your fail safe? Like, ask yourself, what level needs to find support? Like right now, that level needs to find support. Not that I'm telling you what to do, because I'm not, but right now, that SIBI or BISI right there, I'd have my stop loss sitting in profit. So you're not just break even, but you're in profit, because that high has now been broken. You expect to see this candle's mean threshold. No more than that ever get retested. Ideally, I'd like to see it come down, give this a kiss right off this, what is that one there? New week opening gap, and send that higher. That would take our, now we've got this traded above here. I'm looking for this to enter in right there. And then right here. I'm layering in there. I'm going to put another one right there. Stop loss will go right there. We'll see if we get it. See, now we've got to close above the order block. So if I lose this, I'm looking for a retest of this SIBI here. And I don't want to see that whole thing get filled in or close below. So that's the layers. I want to see it layer. If we roll over, just give it, or stab down, give us a little entry and take us higher. If we don't get it, like if we hit this, our objective before I get entered in, then I miss the trade. That's fair enough. Waiting for 1045. Managed by folding hands and praying with stop loss at break even, leaving it with hands off. I've had some other positive results, so a zero on this one is no problem. Fair enough. Sometimes I'll put the stop loss at the price where I will pay for the trade, so a positive of $3 to $5. That's all good, man. That's all good. Whatever your method is, as long as it works, you're happy with it, I'm happy. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the DC show for the day. I need to stop now, or I will have confidence turn to pride. Be followed by the fall. Gotcha. Well done, Derek. Enjoy your day. I think that is right there. I don't want to see this get taken out, so I'm one tick below that low. There's my I built my logic in here, so I'll explain the logic one more time. Old high, entry. Last stop close candle, so we can tag at least one of those. Retest the BISI that has not been tested yet. Its mean threshold, or consequent encroachment, is also lines up with an old change in direction little bull trap that hasn't been really tested yet either. And that's it. If I lose that bull trap, then my stop loss is sitting there. So those are my three logic levels of why I want to enter in where it is. And that 40.42 would have been nice to see it come down and give me a little kiss before taking me off to the prom, but it didn't do it. Now if it hits that high, I'll close those all out and I'll wait for something new to happen. Where are we? Let's look at some oil stuff here. Oh no, oil's right here. Nice short there. Premium box. You're back inside this range now. So we wanted to see the next 8 hours or so, whether or not we use this. We close up here in the next 1 hour and 15 minutes, come back and tag that. I want to see that start propel price to this premium above us next in soybeans, if that's an objective. Gold. That's a nice little entry long there on a 5 minute. I do like that on an entry long on a 5 minute. That's a nice little buy long. I'm going to go one on that one. And then stop loss will go right there. And silver. Silver's right back into that zone as well. I think we can get silver through this order block here. We've got a market structure shift already. We've traded back into CAM Model 2 and a CAM Model 1. CAM 2 here, CAM 1 here. Take out that next little bull trap there and use that as support. Stop loss will sit just below the SIBI here and enter in long there. Pay yourself at rejection block old high and start targeting the next premium above you, which is right in here at 108. That one is making up the SIBI, so I'll wait for this bull trap to let go first. Bull trap here. So if you're long here off of that consolidation or CAM 2, as soon as it takes this bull trap here, Pay yourself. You're more than 50% of that range. Now come back and give this a little kiss here. Right there. That's a 1 long. Now you want to be just below here. Actually, I don't even want to see it come down in there. I want to see that hold in here. And what else we got here? Oh, let's put our stop, take profit in here. I've only got one, so I'll just take it at the high. Stop loss now, break even, plus the cost of the trade. We're up 200 bucks on that. So we ran above that high right there. I don't want to see us come back through that. So you can keep sending that up there. There's the rejection block. Pay yourself there if you've got more than one on. Stop loss will now move up to there. Just give me the high right now. I've only got one on there, so just tag it. There you go, Russell. There's a good example of right up, give you a kiss, but does not, the spread does not take you out. Look at that. It's just touching my exit. So I'm just going to close that out. Now I want to see that close there in the next 6 seconds and come back and retest this. Just shy of coming back in. Anyway, that was a quick little nibble some cash off there. This guy here, we'll move him to break even as well. We're just hauling ducats out of the market this morning. Did not give you my entries there. That's why you go play somewhere else. If you're not getting what you want, find it somewhere else. There, it's finally taking the high now. Oh my God, you say, why didn't you stay in that? 108 is where I'm looking for. Now come on back. Oh, it's literally sitting right on there. 108, 108, 108. It's right there. It's macro time again. I got one in. Now we don't want to see on a 15-minute chart, now that we validated this candle, 1, 2, 3. That's it. I don't want to see one candle come back through 3 different PD arrays. So I just want to see, that's it right there. It'll be a stop on this last guy. And my stop loss will be sitting down here, which means it would have ran through the mean threshold. That would be ideal, just to tag that and just see it leave from there, which is that guy there. Nice little pullback would be great there. Then the wick, mean threshold of the wick right there is this guy. Did it get 108? 108. Look at that. Right on the beezer. 108 at 1050. $108. Right in the go, no go zone. But look at that. That was like right on the money. 108.42. Should have called the extra 4 and 2. But in case you're wondering what it was I was looking at, it's not this. Keep coming. Right there. That's where I'm looking. And nailed it. And right on a Tibbs. So now we'll see if this turns into a BISI or if we just tag this, go get on top of the no-go zone, and then send it higher. And where are we here? We got 2 in. Let's make it go, Eddie. Let's make it go, man. Take my gold. Take my gold. Send it higher. I'll take 200 bucks out of that. Come on, gold. Send it on up. Let's get on top of the no-go zone, and then we'll see if we can't reach for this premium box here. Oh, look at that. Open on it. It opened on it. Right on top of that. Little poke through. Guess where I want to go? Guess where I want to go? Tap. Oof. Pay yourself. Break even. Let it run. Let it run. Now start hunting for 108.7, 108.87. That's where my little button will go. Oh, how we doing, Hadi? Are we in? Are we going long? Are we in a delicious long run? We've had a retest the Cibi. That'd be nice to see it go no lower than that. I don't even want to see that one get hit. On our 15-minute chart. Almost tagged the open of the 15-minute. Otherwise, your stop loss has to sit right down here. Because if we lose that, then look for a retest of this down here, which I do not want to see. That little, I want to see it act like a propulsion candle now and just propel price higher off of those key data points, which is the high, the mean threshold of the wick, which is what we're hitting right now, and then the open, and then the no-go line right there at 52. Meanwhile, let's have a look at silver. Oh, we're looking for a retest here. Did not reach for that. Did not close above there. Literally, where did that open? I thought that opened above it. I thought that opened above the no-go zone. It didn't. It literally opened on it. Wicked up a little bit. Did not close above it. Okay. That's that whole debate we've had in the past about, do you take it on it or do you wait for body to close above it? And my rule is be above, but I thought for sure that might have gone higher there. That's why you got to stick with a set of rules. Don't forget them. So now this is going to be holding. So this is the no-go right here. This is no-go for long. It's rejecting off of the no-go. You don't get the go, you get the no-go. Hit it, bit of wick up there, reject off. So now we're back inside this range here. Wait for a body to trade below here, not just a wick. And use this little breaker here that takes out this high as support to go lower inside the range, and look for 50% of that range for silver. Gold, probably going to take out these equal lows. There's a BISI down here and take me out. So mean threshold, you don't want to see more than that go. I'll close off there. I'm out there. See how we close below the 50% of that? So we're probably going to run into this little liquidity pool down here and back into that BISI below you here. So that's all right. $300. You can just nibble your way into some profits today. Have we broken the 350 level? Oh, we're so close. Almost breaking 350. Come on, what one have I got still on there? Oh, our trade, Hadi. We got our trade on there. Come on, baby. Get me over the $250,000 since December 20, or since December 12th. So if we can close above the bull trap, stop loss will move here, and I'll close this. I'm going to close that guy out anyway. Stop loss will now move to here. We've done our thing here. I don't want to see this get taken out now. So what I want to see here now is us close above this candle, not just a wick. See the body close above that candle, and then use this candle again as one more punch for support. It's got to have a body close above it now. Otherwise, we could be just come back down here one more time, and I don't want to see that. Here's 11 o'clock as well. Oh, baby. We over now. We over now. 350. Now I'm going to move it to let her run. Let her buck. Like Derek says, it gets $65. We zero out. Doesn't matter. We'll see if we can get the run now. See if we can get the run. The only time when the runs feel good. The only time when a run feels good. Oh, look at that. She left without me. Let's get a trade above here, and I'll catch that for a run. Still no body yet. Back into the, I'll take that right there. I like that. I don't want to see this low get taken out again now. That keeps this busy open now that we've traded through it. Back through it once. Tag it. I don't want to see us close. If we start closing through that again, it can take me out. I like that little order block. So I'm sitting right on the bottom of it now. See if that comes back and takes me out. We've revisited this so many times now. It's been worked. You got to get out of here. Otherwise, I'm closing that out. I'm going to take my stop loss and move it right into here, break even. I'm out. I don't like that chopping. Didn't want to see it coming down that far. I wanted to see it just leave from here after tagging that. The fact that it ran through like that, I don't like it. We've got a small bissy here still. So I'm going to wait. Wait. Easy on the horses. Easy on the horses. There's an institutional order flow entry drill. Let's see if we can get another little retest. Where are we looking at here? No body above for 5 minute yet, and no body above the 15 yet. So just wait a few minutes. Oh, let me turn my bot's hunting for a short already. But we still see a long. Let's go, Hadi. Positive thinking, man. Positive thinking, buddy. $7 points. I'll buy the pizza. But I need to get going. Lots of stuff to play with today. Great fun, guys. See you tomorrow. See you later, Derek. Take care, buddy. You're out of here too, Hadi? Or you're just out of your trade? 105. To that silver trade. Oh no, see how glad I got out of that now? Did not look good. That's good. I don't feel bad about getting out of those trades now. Just because this candle came back that deep and we poked through it again, and then we got this little bissy above me here. That little retracement gave me an opportunity to get my trade off there, because we traded right back through the bissy here after taking this small little high, a new high, reverse, retest, lower. So there's the retest level right there. That's managed to get me out. And I'm not bold enough. My brain's still not bold enough to go, you're on the wrong side of that. If you can get your trade off that and then get back in short right away and just catch the reversal, that's like super confident that you're on the wrong side and you can catch the next side down, pay yourself there, move to break even, start targeting here, which is where you just hit, and here. So D1, D2. So I want to see a retest of this level right here, and then look for D1's already been hit on the edge. Look for D1 further into this order block that did not get retested. Remember, we like to come back and retest levels that don't get checked, like this one, and this one. Oh no, it did get hit there. So we've got that order block and this right here, this whole kind of zone. I'll just kind of box it in for you so you can see it. That's the next downside box if this breaker holds. There's the retest. Send it right into here. Here's the no-go line for me on this. It's the mean threshold of that break or mitigation. I guess you could call it a breaker. Takes out a small little high here. I'll call it a mitigation because I wanted it to take that. So mitigation overall, breaker on a small little one here. So I want to see ideally the mean threshold of that candle or both of them together. There's your line in the sand. Hold, send it. If you close above that, look for the premium one more time. Get above that, you're inside the bull trap. Wait for the bull trap to close and then start sending it higher. So a bunch of little tiny arrays, data points just got to breach first before running higher. Otherwise, that's the, okay, we're going to breach them. Low taken, change in direction right here. This is what happens when you get into these little consolidations. You got to be able to stay on the horse, because right now it's flipping around and it's spinning around on you. You've got to be able to recognize that there's a turn here. That mean threshold's gone. We're closing above the premium box. So this one went straight through box to box. You could, if you 15-second chart might have found you something here, but run right up into that rejection block. Wait for the candle to finish. You got 1 second there. Now you've hit the premium. Now does it hold here and reverse and come back down into this little area that did not get tagged yet? And we have no body above here yet. So inside this little range, that's my target, to come back into this and this right here. This box is not even part of the equation just yet. Looking for this little area right here. If we pop back through 108.21, then it's got to close above that before we look for an extension. But in the meantime, look for this area right here. This is practicing staying on the horse, by the way. If you don't agree with it, don't buy into the philosophy of this. Translates to every other chart you've ever looked at. This translates. It's a fractal assessment on anything that produces candles. You're learning it here on a 1 minute chart because the 1 minute chart gives you your something quick and easy to kind of play in, and you get to see it manifesting. So trying to stay on the horse. So we have our 2 different data points we want to see, and then we'll see if we get an extension. If we close above here, and in other words, we just want to see this little tiny extension pop above here. And then if we see what that candle closes will tell us, and we always decide at the close of the candle, not while it's forming. Is that the extension? Nope, so far. So, and that's sitting on a 9-10 turn here. So there's your 10, pops up, extends the range. We closed above that level. See that? Sends it higher. There's your range extension. Now I want to see a continuation. This is a good candle here. Next upside objective is sitting there. I don't want to quite see it get hit that quick, but all right, fair enough. We did not get this level we're looking for. It went through the premium level. So that's our next level here. And it's on a 10 candle. So this would be like a 9-10 turn. If 11 takes this out, then we're looking for a bigger dive, deeper dive into that. Right on the beezer. Right there. Not 11. You can send it all the way back to here. Nope. You see how 11s can send it deeper into that range. See you later, Hans. Take care, buddy. You're very, very welcome, man. You're very welcome. Literally opened and closed right on that data point. So now we've got this whole box here. I want to see, provide some sustenance. So remember the consequent encroachment Hadi? I want to see how sensitive that is. If that rolls over now and sends it back down. Let's see if you can't get a small little candle forming here. That's good. Now here's our graded response above a high, and you're up in the premium portion of the whole range already. So I don't want to see this get broken through. I want to see this just dance around here maybe and just keep sending it lower and get back into 108.57. Where does that put us there for a graded response? Just popping through 50% there puts us right on top of here. Yeah, I don't want to see that. See how it just came right back to the top, the bottom of the box here. We'll wait for that candle to close. If we close above that, you're looking for the next objective would be the top of that box. So I actually might as well have to extend it now, I suppose. Here, right there. So this little suspension block here. Include that one, and that one ties in for the beginning of this one, so you might as well just include the whole section there. The whole rhythm section was a purple band. That puts that as the mean threshold, or consequent encroachment, as it were. See what happens there. How's our NQ up to? Oh yeah, it's still doing good. So now we're up another. Look at that, it literally froze on that spot where we had our stop loss. Now I want to see this get broken to the upside. You want to see these order blocks, these little bearish candles, provide some support. Start sending it higher. See how that mean threshold's holding price there? So you don't want to see that get broken to the downside now. Otherwise, chop, 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 come back down, hit this level here, and we're back inside this SIBI again. If it's got some strength, you want to see it leave from here. Get up on top of that candle, then that candle now becomes my support candle to send this even higher still. We're guaranteed something out of it, so that puts us over our 350 level again. Perfect. And what's our SIBI doing? Watch here, there's your A level entry right there. All the way up to here, then B, then C, D fulfill, and then a fail if we start to eat through this level. Looking for a run back into this breaker here and this SIBI here that, remember, it did not get reactivated. So there's your A level entry, institutional order flow entry drill, send it up. You want to see that go higher. So if that's going to be your entry, then as soon as you start breaking that candle, pay yourself. Otherwise, we got further downside. I'll be right back. Or, see this one? That's a nice little long. There you go. A, just shy of your B level entry. As soon as it takes out a candle out, move your stop loss to break even. Now send it higher. I got nothing in here for it to key off of other than this order block. How's our DAX doing? Still hasn't tagged that level yet. Wait for this breaker to get taken out on the upside before considering going higher. This is just really working this lower half of this candle. Could still hold. Doesn't feel like it though. It feels heavy. Feels heavy. Euro's got some strength now, hey? Keep going. Looking good. Just wait, see if the suspension block gets completed here. That order block held. That's good. Imbalance. Stretch it out. See it? Imbalance here. I'll go one long there. Stop loss has to go below here. Wait for that to finish. Just looking for a retest there. No, I don't want to see that. You can give him this here, but I don't want to see that close below there. Literally on it. I'll close that out if it comes through there again. So stop loss will go right here now. It's done its thing there. I demand that price or I'm out. So I'm out. See that? It says, no, I'm going lower. So we might be getting another retest at 108.55. That level closed below. So you're battling between here, and that one closed below there as well. So it tells me it wants to go lower unless we break back through there. So small range. Not interested. Wait for something bigger to happen there. I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. I'm just going to keep my stop loss here now. Where do I want to see it hold? That mean threshold. So I'm going to move this to here. That's got to hold now. This candle's got to hold. I don't want to see it give way. So that's right there is our, I'm just below the middle of that candle. So that's the line in the sand right there. Don't want to see it come lower than that. Lucas, you're very welcome, man. Yeah, the box to box is a beast, hey? Look at that. Right on the level of 107 too. And right on the 1119. Time and price, man. Time and price. Time and price. You love it. Anyway, that's me out where I think we start off at 49 something. 47, 40, I think it's 47 we started at today. So we're over. Not even 2 months yet. Anyway, that looks like it's going to come back into here one more time. Yeah, I'm out of here. This is I don't see anything dramatic going here yet. We've just hit, oh, that's hit our first standard deviation right there. That's one standard deviation. On the money. One standard deviation. That's going to come through me now. I'll close that out. And 2 standard deviations is up here. So the carrot will be right there. First one. Carrot number 2 is right here. Carrot number 3 is right here. Put that over there. Carrot and a stick, man. That is right on the beezer. Right there. Oh, 2.5 standard deviations, fills in the SIBI on the daily and takes out all those old highs there. Yeah, I hope you all got something out of that. A thumbs up, like, subscribe if you're new, all that kind of stuff. We're not hauling in much new subscribers lately. I think we've been stuck at 1,250 people for months now, so that's okay. Keeps it quaint and keeps our little community tight. That would have taken my low, my swipe. All right. That's it for me, you guys. I hope you had a good time. I'll see you on Telegram if I see something delicious. Wait for after lunch now. We're getting into 11:30. So I'm going to wait for lunch, after lunch, and see if I can find anything in there. Until tomorrow, my friends, I will see you guys bright and early. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all of your support. I appreciate it, you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. As usual, I'm sending the love, my friends. Be kind to each other out there. It's a crazy world. Take care of each other out there. I'll see you soon.